Yo, I march like a black pipe piper, surrounded by vipers. Everybody ain't invited, only rolls with the riders. I march, we march, cause it beats standing still. Cause the feeling that you get when you doing God's will. I march, we march. I guess I'll be the good shepherd, gave my life.
Black man and black woman, whoever going through it at that time. And we also sometimes bring in the young heads and have them give it to you from their perspective, as far as for different topics. Today's topic is going to be how can we performance can we have as far as to heal Milwaukee. So I'm going to give you guys some statistics that I looked up. 2018, we're talking about the Milwaukee population. The population was 592,000 people, and 35.9% were black. I kind of think that number is kind of fudged a little bit because I really kind of think that the black population is a little larger in Milwaukee. It might be Milwaukee County. It is. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. Then it would say that 270,000 were white, and of course, the other averages are pretty much from Latino and Hmong and different other populations. City household median income, $38,000. But when it comes down to black median, as far as for a family per capita, it's only 21,000. The poverty percentage here, 27.9%. The average blacks, as far as for the single income, $19,000. That's it, as opposed to the United States average, $28,000. This is for black, single income. So that's our average. Then you got the average household median in Milwaukee, 35,000. United States, 53,000. So we already have a sort of negative impact when it comes down to making money for everybody. But for the blacks, of course, it's a lot worse. Milwaukee overall, our crime 96% higher than actually the United States average. And it says that, it's 14.77 crimes being committed every hour. The average income compared to whites, as far as for the black household incomes, 25,600, and then the average white income, 62,000. So basically, the reason why I wanted to read the statistics is we got to figure out, Milwaukee has been voted the #1 worst place for black people to live. And so I wanted to be able to come up with a topic as far as come up with some type of solutions to, for us to be able to, either fight or flight. You know what I'm saying? We need to, be able to, sit at the big boy table and compete, or else, maybe this ain't the right place for it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm all about, fighting for mine, but we got to make this better. So I'm Jay Money. We'll start off with the panel. I'm Jay Money.
I'm your boy, Mr. Cole.
I'm your brother, Gat Turner.
Hey, Sawyer. You've been on the show like 3 times, 3 different things. Anyway, my brother Gat Turner, man, I definitely he was a special invite because this is pretty much what he does. You know what I'm saying? He likes. Well, I'm not saying that it's his job too, but it's what he does as far as because he wants to do it. That is, try to uplift the black people. They do, conflict resolution and different things like that. So I guess I wanted Gat. I kind of wanted you to lead off. You know what I'm saying? What do you have any solutions as far as to how we as black people can, overcome this monkey that's on our back when it comes down to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and in our financial state.
Yeah. Well, we was on camera. My brother was talking about a situation that's going on with the bikers in the state of Wisconsin, and it's also it applies to something that Elijah Muhammad And message to the black man, he said that we can solve 99% of our problems just with unity. What I'm saying? So if we was unified, see, white folks know how to look past each other's differences. They know how to rise above their emotions, and when it comes to unifying about something. But with us, we so fragmented as a community that, just because this brother live in 53206 and I live in 53210, I might not look at it like I should unify with him. Because he folks and he peoples, maybe I shouldn't unify with him. Because he a capital, he a Q dog, maybe I shouldn't unify with him. But really, we don't necessarily always view things from a proper perspective, which is, hey man, we got a common enemy, we had common problems, we got all of those statistics that you read, man. It don't matter if you a Christian or a Muslim, it don't matter if you a Cap or a Q dog, it mattered that you was black. You see what I'm saying? So if we could ever just look past our differences and come together in spite of and form an agenda for our people, in spite of, get our vanity out the way, get our own little personal little agendas out the way, and just work together for the whole, we can overcome the problems we have. Which is easier said than done for sure. But it's a simple solution to a complex problem. We just gotta come together, I say one thing, man, Minister Farrakhan got like a little saying that he says that's relevant to this. He was like, the wino is wiser than religious people, right? And he was like, because religious people would say, what church you go to, what mosque you go to, what religion are you in, you don't believe in Jesus or you don't believe in Muhammad. Judge each other based off our labels, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, well, the wino, he don't care what the label is on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? All he care about is the content of the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get to the point where we can look past our labels and see each other as one. Yeah. We can see each other as one and we can unify just based off of, hey man, all of us came here. We came in different ships, but we in the same boat now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once we can do that, we can come up overnight. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Speaking of unifying, spoke before, about, black finance, and we're talking about how, everyone else sells us what we buy in the hood with us.
Yeah, because if I sell anybody in the hood something, they're looking for the discount. And then the same thing that I would sell them, they prefer to drive 10 miles, 20 miles, 100 miles to go buy the exact same thing for a higher price. And don't give them no slack, don't give them no, hey man, you should let me get this for this price. They don't do that when they go to these white folks stores or anything else like that. But as long as they're in the hood, man, you should pretty much give me everything for free. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way they feel. Oh, we brothers, you black, I'm black, man, you should look out for me. Like, man, we all trying to make money. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's circle this money through the community. I got the corner store, you buy your Zuzus and Wham-Whams from me. You got the clothes store, I come and buy my clothes from you. You got the shoe store, I come and buy my shoes from you. Let's keep it just moving. You got sounds over here, we all come buy our sounds from you. Right. But we keep it circling throughout the community.
When you on the south side, man, all up and down Mitchell.
Oh, man, that SA's got that a lot.
Or Latin, let's just say Latin.
Latin,
stores, things like that. And they buy from each other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The Koreans buy from Koreans. At one point in time, this woman I was dealing with or whatever, she was talking about, hair care products. And so, we went to Korean distributor. Korean distributor basically told us that they weren't willing to sell us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they make sure that they, you feel what I'm saying? And that's mainly with anything that's bought and sold, what we gotta watch out for is the distributors, people who have their hands on the products that we want. majority, they make sure that they're, they'll sell it to you for a markup price and things like that. But then they make sure they people kind of get it for the third, who knows, But they will make sure that they will distribute to their people, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to things like hair care products and alcohol and tobacco products. They know that we're the ones that frequent that. And they know that, it's no stigma that we operate on that. What was it, $1 trillion a year on this frivolous shit?
Walmart became the top brand on Wall Street right now. Walmart is over like NASDAQ and all that because of the black dollar. Like, I used to work at Walmart. One of the managers, like, y'all know what it is. It's the first of the month. When the first of the month came in that meeting, verbatim, black folks is finna get ready to come in here and shop like it's Christmas because them checks then came out. That was his words. That was his outlook. This is a white dude from the South. This is his outlook on as far as black folks, but he wasn't lying.
But every day, it happens with every store.
It's like a Ponzi scheme. They know that's coming out. They know what stores they got control of. They make sure they control the stores. So they make sure all those check dollars coming to them to keep it within their community. Let me go to the thing you said about the Koreans with the hair stuff. Sometimes you got to, if you want to get into certain positions, you got to pay attention to the technologies and weapons that your opposition or the other communities that are doing better. Guess the white man for centuries, if they couldn't get into something with the people that they knew, you ever notice
Americans are an increasingly fertile target for broadcast advertisers because they over-index.
And next thing you know, they in the community finding that one motherfucker that'll get that for them.
Yes, sir.
That's what they do. You got to be ready to put forth some effort to get what you want sometimes. Because you can talk that talk, that motherfucker don't care. But it's them certain motherfuckers that they got those barrier people, like I said, they won't get that you get no hair stuff. We use more hair stuff than anybody, but motherfuckers want to block us from getting in the industry.
It's a $3 billion industry that we only own 3% of. But yet we spend probably 85% of the dollars on it.
More than that.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, like half the chicks, the chicks buy by the bundles. A lot of these chicks out there going to buy $100 bundles, $200 bundles. When I got to hearing that, I'm like, y'all buying, and hold up, that ain't even them getting the hair put in. That's just for the bundle. That's $100 a bundle. So like, if you need 5 packs, that's $500 for that hair. The only thing you care about is my hair gonna be laid, but then you go pay another $500 just to get that hair put in your head. Like, come on, man.
You know what? One day we're gonna have to deal with, you know what I'm saying, the issue of why is niggas buying hair from other people?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to deal with like the issue of self-hatred. Like you looked in the mirror and said, I don't like my hair. So you buying hair that was shaved off another nigga's head.
Yep. And put
We
it
had
in
to,
your head.
right, we got to deal with that, you know? I mean, because really, tell you the truth, all of it's relevant.
Yeah.
All of it's relevant. You know what I'm saying? The same reason why a person would spend $200 for some hair that was on another person's head is the same reason why a nigga will drive across town to get the same shit for more expensively than he can get it from you.
Yeah, you gotta tell your story about the ice.
Man, so look. So back in the days, you know, niggas used to get ice because they didn't have refrigerators, right? So they would have to go buy ice, right? So in the neighborhood, you know, you got a brother there who sell ice, you know. My brother right here, same principle, right? So most of the people would go get their ice from the brother that was near them. But of course, there's a few niggas that would drive all the way to the south side to get some ice. You see what I'm saying? Keep in mind, these niggas is in horse and buggy and shit too, or walking, or on a horse. You know what I'm saying? So when they get back, they shit is half melted. You know, so finally, people like, look, man, why you not buying your ice from brothers so-and-so? Why you going way on the south side to get your ice? And their response was, like, man, this ice is colder. You know what I'm saying? That's how ridiculous and stupid.
Ice is ice.
Ice is ice, man. Well,
Now
it
you
freezes
got
at the same temperature.
regular ice, but ice is ice.
Come on, man.
Well, I mean, of course, we all know, you know what I'm saying, it's the Willie Lynch trick. And, I mean, just the systematic, racism and things like that got us to the point where now we look at each other. We feel like we ain't shit. One thing that I always say,
if you ain't got on Jordans, you ain't cold. That means you broke because you ain't got on Jordans. Ain't the fact that I don't like Jordans and I prefer to wear Adidas because Adidas is comfortable on my feet. It's the fact that you don't have enough money. Even though I got enough money. Because when it's all said and done, you got people like the dude that made it. Bill Gates, facts, shops at Kmart, Walmart. His shoes cost him like $24, $30. His pants, which you wear jeans, cost him like $19. You know what I'm saying? And he walk around like an average everyday person with a Target outfit on or a Walmart outfit on. But he got millions that he can go in there and just buy the store if he want to.
You can buy your city.
But he value his dollar.
Listen. Because, we do that sometimes. We talk on the subject. We keep going to the problems in the community. Right now, Nike stock is $87.32. Now, even if you want to be cool, which one cooler? A motherfucker got some Jordans on, or you go in your pocket and you pull out some Nike stock on a motherfucker like, oh, thanks for buying them shoes. You see what I'm saying?
You got a point.
But those are things that we need to be teaching our community, buying stock.
But see,
stuff like that.
So what I want to say is this. I want to go a little bit deeper. Maybe you can back me up on some of the things I say. We talked about this once upon a time. Like the book of Eli, I came out read in between the lines. That man right there was showing he went to hell and high water, killed people that cared about him and loved him just to get a book to control everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when you got these people that's controlling us, we've been controlled since we came up with things. Oh, you know what I'm saying? With this particular book. And then somebody else like, oh, that book is powerful. Let me go write another book. Hence to why you got multiple different religions, you got everything else, but everything is used to program you to do what? Because like right now, everybody getting desensitized for what? We got everything about death. Everything around you is about death, right? Or it's about being with the same sex.
We trying to get out of poverty. We trying to get out of differentiation. Like we go and see what you do is it shows how it works. The way to do it. We say to our community, we buying up Nike. We say we buying up this, and I don't care if you a Christian, a Muslim, whatever. Let's get to the economic power. Let's build a community up, and then we can talk about all this other shit. Because guess what? As you gain your independence, you don't have to get them up. You talking to their pockets and you teaching them how to do it.
What are you going to do to get them to do that? Because right now, the only thing they're going to listen to is that drug dealer, because that drug dealer is making the most money. Even though they're showing you on your face how they
say that. What it is we live in a visual age.
That's why I
show, it's like Missouri's, show me state. Mm-hmm. Now in the show me society where if somebody sees you with certain things on and things like that, they're more inclined to listen to you. And the problem is that, when it comes down to our society, that's the reason why I say, man, we have to start uniting. I agree with you. I agree wholeheartedly. I agree with you the finance part. But the problem is that we'll never be able to get the finance part into our people until our people understand that we have to be able to support.
They got to value each other. They got to value the dollar.
And I'm sure
they're not going to support us. I'm sure they'll support us.
We have people that have studied and learned how to do certain things. First off, economically, if you believe somebody can stop you from doing something, you already lost the battle. Things you got to understand what wealth is. We sitting up here thinking because you got some motherfucking shoes on, we trying to teach motherfuckers the main key thing is you can't think a motherfucker can stop you from getting out there getting some money. Because I know plenty of motherfuckers in the hood, they started off slower. They richer than the richest motherfucking drug dealers in the community. Because why do you work so hard for something that can easily be taken from you?
Oh, I got one other question for you.
They take that shit from
Are
you.
you trying to out motherfucker Bernie Mac
No,
and
I think he's trying to compete.
Samuel L?
Well,
I'm just like, who are you trying to out motherfucker?
But you know,
Bernie Mac and Samuel L.
That's my word.
But how can you, us as a people, try to deprogram these programs that's been put in so deep to our people? And then the other thing you gotta ask yourself is, how can you do it and still be alive to see that you did it?
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, well, I know this might sound a little unrealistic or a little radical, you know, but as a member of the Nation of Islam, man, Ahmad Muhammad taught us that we would never come out of the condition that we in America until we separate from it. Now, separate don't necessarily mean we all pick up and go back to Africa. I mean, it's like really we made this country what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, Ahmad Muhammad was like, I mean, you know, it was a time where black people moved. It was a mass migration from the South up to the North. You know what I'm saying? It was a time where the Louisiana Purchase and all of that caused a big migration from one part of the country to another part of the country. You know, as soon as we collectively come together and realize that, you know, we're not going to come up as long as we have other white people's rule. Right now, it's just a time right now where we got to come together. We got to govern ourselves. We can govern our own people. You see what I'm saying? We can govern our own territory. We can have our own educational system. We can run a healthcare system. We already got black people in place that do this shit politically and run major segments of the society already in white society. But they just do it under the rule of their oppressor. You see what I'm saying? So as long as white people was ruling us, the Jesus that we got in our church is gonna look like that. As long as white people was ruling us, man, the history that we learned about is gonna be their history. And we gonna be on the bottom, they're gonna be on the top. As long as white people ruling us, they can force us into homosexuality. As long as white people was ruling us, they can force us to listen to the type of music because they putting the music out. You see what I'm saying? They can force us through their media because they control the airwaves. And see, right now, we at war. And our people don't understand that we at war because our people are dying for lack of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Man, so what you were saying about the book of Eli, man, that shit is real. That man was like, look, if I could get this book, I can control all of these things. Because it's wisdom in the book. Even the people who believe in the book don't read it. They let another man dictate to them what he says is in the book. And they follow him. You see what I'm saying? So our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. From them statistics that Jay Money read, you see that we destroy people. You know what I'm saying? And Milwaukee is just a microcosm of a macrocosm, man. That shit is happening all over the country. And not even all over the country, everywhere where there's black people, even when we the majority, we on the bottom.
Yes.
They on the top. That shit is by design. That ain't no accident. It ain't nothing wrong with us. The only shit that's wrong with us is mental. Somebody fucked up our thinking. And white people, all they have to do is just sit back because we on autopilot now. They know what we capable of doing because they know what they put in our mind. You know, we got another saying that the minister coined. He said that he who gives you the diameter of your knowledge prescribes for you the circumference of your activity. You see what I'm saying? So if your knowledge is only from here to here, that means your activity is only gonna be from here to here. You see what I'm saying? But when you study, when you self-taught, or when you in a system that's not designed to oppress you, your knowledge is off the charts. So when you see conscious people popping up, white people know them because they know I didn't teach that right there. You see what I'm saying? So when your knowledge is off the charts, man, they don't know what you're capable of doing.
But they scared.
And they
They're
scared.
scared of what you gonna do.
Yeah, man, that fear wide awake, bro.
That's how they start popping brothers off. I mean, that's what that is. But Mr. Sawyer.
My thing is, you got to change your mindset.
Yep.
You got to get a different mindset. You know, you got to believe in yourself. If you believe you got to be at the lowest level, be a drug dealer and all that, then your mind ain't expanding as big as it. Because you're doing the same thing as everybody else say. Like I said before we had to re-record, you in a saturated market. No real business person looks to be in a saturated market. And if you want to learn some of this stuff, to change some of this stuff, I'm willing to talk to some of the young brothers about understanding money and separating yourself away from different things. What's really cool things motherfuckers wish they would have learned to do. Like if you can't get it done in America, then you need to learn to speak some other languages. Like I said before, you don't have to get no shit from China through the white man getting this shit from China. Learn to speak Chinese. Learn how to call the factories in China. You get your own shit. Put it on the shipper tank, brought it on over here to you, get it yourself. But you got to believe in yourself. First and foremost, you got to believe you can do it.
I'm gonna take something from Gat that I did agree with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, which I think we should separate. But separate in the terms of what he was trying to say, which is we got to start our own social media. We have to start our own, educating our own kids. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, man, your babysitter was your grandma. Well, I know that's how it was for me, or my uncle, or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? So why in the hell do we're relying on other people as far as to be able to educate, to watch our kids? So now what I do to my son, they probably get tired of me telling them to do in the face the shit I messed up on. I pushed it in them like, don't do this, don't do that. Now, I understand they like to make their own mistakes, but you ain't gonna make that mistake on my dime. If that's on you. And when I call you stupid, you stupid. You know what I'm saying? They know how I am. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I know you still got to say what you said. Like I said, unite. We need to finance our movement too. Like they have GoFundMe, we need to start our own damn GoFundMes. You know what I'm saying? We need better education. Us to educate our own children. We need, like Gat said, as far as healthcare, look at the alarming rate that we're dying at for these fucking diseases from their fast food restaurants. You don't have Big Mama cooking on Sunday no more. That's we gotta be able to put black before anything.
Right.
And I think once we do that, then I think that's what will heal Milwaukee.
Hey, I agree with the panel as a whole, what everybody was saying. But my theory on that is we've been programmed for a long time. Where you gotta look at the Jews. Like the Jewish community in Milwaukee shuts down at a certain time. But they go right down the street to their Jewish community store. They go right down the street. Everything they do, they walk. They go to the Jewish community school. You know what I'm saying? There is no reason why black folks can't do it. It's the fact that we so programmed. We got to figure out a way to be deprogrammed. You know what I'm saying? Because we get programmed every day on everything that we do. We set to a schedule that we got to figure out how to get out that schedule, how to be deprogrammed, stop listening and going off of what we're being told we need to because like Gat said, our music ain't our music no more. Our music is their music. It's a person that we don't even know the name of this person that's sitting behind that CEO desk that's saying, you know what, Young Thug, man, you gonna wear a dress. You know why you gonna wear a dress? Because this is what I want you to wear.
Right.
because you finna put this out to your people that it's okay to demasculate the black male. So with you demasculating the black male, this is what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
Like the nation link up with the biker community, the biker community linked up with the Christian community. All of us come together on one core, like you said, not trying to judge that label, but we that fine wine. You know what I'm saying? Wine gets better over time. So with all of us coming together, we become that fine wine. Once we become that fine wine, man, I'm telling you, we untouchable, we unstoppable, our dollar. We gotta learn to start valuing that dollar.